Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to manage the option trading in volatility market. And in this video you are going to learn some important tips on option trading. This is very important for beginners. Don't skip the video, watch full video to get clarity on this option trading. And these tips helps on expiry dates. Okay, let's see how I managed the volatility market today. And I made 8,000 profit instead of 30,000. Actually I would have been in the 30,000 profit. Actually I skipped and I managed it up. I squared off for 8,000. Let me show you how. We all know today is a monthly expiry, and the market opened with a gap up. As you can see, I am very much clear about this. I have planned yesterday itself. Today I am going to trade in options. Okay, before if anyone wants to trade in options, plan it before itself. If market is open above positive note or negative note, how to manage, which stock, which options to buy, and everything you have to plan it before the day. Okay, even in stock also, work out 1 hour 2 hours before the day and then plan it. Okay, that will give us a good result always. Let's see, market opens a gap up. After opening, it's completely negative. When I see this negative candle, see if you go to 15-minute time frame, you can see there is a support over here. In this same level there is a support. This is where I decided to short PE. You can see when it reaches to supporting level, I try to short PE over here. Let me show you my orders, and see at 9:20 exactly I shorted shorting PE, and exactly 9:20 at this candle I shorted CE. My bad luck is when I short CE, it went to up to here. I exactly at this position I sorted CE, and immediately I sorted PE as well for hedging. You can see at this candle, second candle. My bad luck is when I placed the order, it became volatile. See, the big move happened. Okay, and I was in a loss of more than 3,000 at the same time. When within a seconds I was in a 3,000 loss, and I know I could make some good decent profits today, because today is expiry day. That's why I was still holding 2,400. Actually I would have short these level positions. Okay, mistakenly I took the positions on 2400, which is around these levels. Okay, this is completely wrong trade. Actually we should not go for in the money options. Okay, for short selling. And okay, fine, that's fine. I expected the market will come back from here. I expected market down from here. Okay, that's fine. And I shorted PE as well. You can see at the same, within a minute I shorted, within a seconds I shorted 100 quantity at 175 and 135. I clearly know the market will be volatile and sideways market due to some news, and there is a US elections on November 3rd. I was very clear today would be a sideways market. That's why I was holding still. It crosses our break even. Okay, and my plan was, see, when it crossed these levels, I expected the move up to here, these levels. Okay, because there is the support resistance level at these levels. You can let me zoom out. So you can see there is a supporting resistance levels over here. Okay, even though market reaches at these levels, it will come back again. From here it can come down again. This was my plan. and but here only it hedges and it came down. See, when the market moved up to here at these levels, I was in the loss of around 5,000 something. Okay, I am still confident the view about the view. That's why I hold it up, and market came down, and when it reaches within this time period, my loss of minus 5k to shifted to 4k. Okay, my loss shifted to 4k, around 9,000 in profit, because due to the volatility. Okay, I still expected this market up to this level. Okay, from this again bullish moves from here, but here only it's went upside momentum, and you can see here there is a consolidation at this level. Okay, from here to here there is a consolidation. Okay, here I decided to exit because there is, see, if you draw a trend line like this and see, you can see here buyers are increasing. Okay, that means it can give the breakout above, means it can give the breakout here. That's why I exited the positions at, this is the exactly 11 o'clock. You can see exactly 11 o'clock at this time, this red candle, when I see there is red candle. Okay, exactly at this point I exited. I expected the bullish move after this. Okay, that's why I exited, and I have waited for another opportunity to take. Okay, at the time I was in the profit of 4,000 exactly. I had shared in my Telegram group as well. If you're not joined, you can join. Everything I share in the Telegram group. See, everything I have shared in the Telegram group. You can see this is yesterday's breakout shared, and this is today's breakout. I already shared in group expected breakout, and I was in the profit of 4,000 at the time, and I exited all my positions. If you are not joined in my Telegram, you can join in link in the description, so that you will get live market updates here. And you can see, let me go to chart. I exited at this position, and again I have seen the breakout after this consolidation. Okay, this is my breakout. If anyone means trying to get an opportunity on futures, they can, I mean, this is also a good trade setup, which is like a breakout. After the breakout, you can see there is a gap fill. See, after this, always remember, if any gap happened, it has to fill this gap. See, within 2 minutes it has filled the gap, and again it went. If you want to take the positions on in this trade, you would have take the position at these levels after filling this gap, these levels. Okay, for this trade, this is, I'm just giving a learning purpose. You would keep target as these levels and stop loss as these levels. You can go with these levels. Okay, because this is a supporting point for this. Below this low. Okay, keeping. This is a perfect trade setup as well, but I am not interested in futures today. I traded on option only, and again I got a breakout. I just waited. So after this, after seeing this big candle, I'm not interested to take the positions on the options as well, because in this candle it may give some very big moves that may give a loss. See, after reaching these levels, when the next trade when I took, see, at exactly 1311, you can see 1311. After this, see, if I was still holding my positions from here to here, I was in the loss of, I might be in the loss of more than 10k. This is not my good RR ratio as per my RR ratio. Okay, that's why I exited by seeing this consolidation, and I waited for one more opportunity. After this, reaching these resistance levels, and I came down. Next trade I took at 13.1, means 111. Let me show you why I took this level. See, exactly at this level, when I see this bullish candle, I took the positions again, because the reason is here it reaches to resistance, sorry, supporting levels. These are the supporting levels. Okay, I expected from here the bullish moves. Okay, even though if it is not given the bullish moves, I'm having a adjustments trades. I mean I do hedging. Okay, that's why I took two positions over here, 23700 and 24300. This time I took exactly 24300 CE and below these levels. You can see why I took 23700. These would be these exactly these levels. Okay, I expected not the market won't reach these levels. That's why I took this PE, and here I took 4300 on these levels. I expected market won't reach these levels inside. It will definitely close in between this range. That's why I took I shorted 2400, I mean 24300 CE and 23700 PE. You can see the order is here 100 quantity I took. See guys, now I'm explaining how to manage your trades in volatility market. See, today it was a volatility market today, and you can see after these positions I'm explaining from here. See my positions from here, C and P. I'm having 24300 CE. The value is 18 rupees, and I sorted it. Okay, not buying, and 23700 PE, which value is 30. At this value I sorted. Okay, and from here the market from here the market went down. Okay, went down, and this value became around 2.8, and this value became 40 to 50 in between these. Okay, now we have least in this C is in least. Okay, from here, if market still goes downfall, okay, this premium will get increase again 50 to 60, 70, like that. But here you are having only 2 rupees premium. Maximum you will get, if you took 100 quantity, you will be having 200 rupees, right? What if goes down, you will get maximum of 200, but here you lose thousands of rupees. Okay, at this time how to manage? See, I exited this position exactly at 2.8. You can see here 2.8. At the same time again I took, let me clear this. To hedge these positions, to hedge this PE, I sorted CE again. Which one? Here you can see 24100. Sorted 24100 CE at the price of 13 rupees. Okay, and now if market goes down also, I'm having 13 rupees of premium to hedge my positions of PE, to hedge these positions. Okay, now you can see after that, after some time, the PE, this price decreased to 1 rupee, 1.4, and now you can see after that you will be having only 1 rupees premium. If market is upside momentum, you will lose all the premium, I mean you will get losses again. At this time this is at around 30 to 40 between. Okay, to hedge these positions again I took the positions of 2400 PE, 2400 PE at the price of 21 rupees. You can see here 21 rupees around. And now I'm having a positions of two positions, this one and this one. Okay, to hedge this position, I mean both are in equal, 20 rupees and 20 rupees it was. And I was waiting to market on sideways, but you can see in chart why I exited at 2020. You can see both positions I exited at 2020. Why I exited? The reason is booking the profit is not important, and skipping our losses is very important. Okay, see exactly at the time of 54 means 354. You can see at these levels. Okay, around at these levels. Why I exited at these levels? Because I can see there is a breakout over here, and after the break there is a retracement from here. I thought this is going to be bullish, trendy today. I mean trendy after this. Definitely it is going to reach these levels, so that I will be in the losses. That's why I exited all my positions. Or I got some decent profits of 8,000 rupees. Let me show you here. You can see 8,000 rupees of profit. I actually, if I hold initial positions, these two positions, you can see these two, 23,900 and 2,400. If you hold those positions, I will have been in the more than 20k profit, but I don't want to take risk more than my RR ratio. Okay, sometimes skipping our losses is very important. Sorry, skipping our profits is also very important to avoid losses. So guys, final conclusion in this video is lessons from this video, and not only from my video, and from my mistakes as well. Okay, don't do these mistakes while you are trading in options. First mistake which I did today. Okay, don't place market orders. Okay, try to go with limit orders. Okay, go with limit orders. See, this is a mistake I did today actually. If I would keep limit orders, I would have gained 2,000 because 2-3 more thousand, because when I placed the order it suddenly went to some other premium price that given me losses today, extra loss, extra, I mean around 3,000 something. And so we are not doing this mistake again. And now second mistake is when you are going for hedging. Okay, hedging in options, don't go with in the money options. Okay, don't go with in the money options. Okay, because the movement of in the money options is very high. Okay, that's why we ignore the in the money options. And actually mistakenly I took the in the money options today. So because that's one, I got fear some at some point. Okay, that's fine. I hedged my positions. And third one is you should have spare capital to hedge your position. Okay, definitely you should have spare capital to hedge your position. For suppose if you are going for short selling, and you need more margin. Okay, if you use all your capital, when the market goes reverse, you need to hedge your position. For that you need extra margin. Okay, so if you don't have extra margin, try to avoid option trading. Okay, and third one is avoid buying options in expiry. These are some very important minimum basic tips for option traders. There are so many tips and tricks and all. Those we will be discussing in future sessions, and these are very important things you should not forget before you are going for option trading. These are the some minimum tips for this video, and we will be discussing more tips and suggestions from different lessons. Keep watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share. Thanks for watching.